I'm Joshua Koshki, and I'm a restorative and aesthetic dentist at Santa Monica Dental Arts in Santa Monica, California. Dental implants are considered now the gold standard because they replace the entire tooth, not just the part that you see. An implant actually replaces the root of the tooth with a small post that's made of titanium that's placed into the jawbone of the patient. And then restoratively, we build a tooth on top of that post. That's why they're strong, stable, and feel very similar to natural teeth. From both a functional and aesthetic standpoint, they're the closest thing we have to replacing it with a real tooth. When it comes to cosmetic dentistry, it's actually a lot more about the balance and proportion. A lot of patients come in thinking just whiten my teeth or just slap on a pair of veneers. But at Santa Monica Dental Arts, we really try to focus on how this new smile really combines with the patient's lifestyle, the proportion of their face, the complexion of their skin. The goal is for us, we really don't want people to notice that any aesthetic dentistry was done. We want it to be as if this patient always had this level of a aesthetic and beautiful smile. I always try to listen to what the patient is telling me. Every patient comes from a different set of backgrounds, different views, and different wants. So whenever it comes to deciding which cosmetic treatment I feel like is best with them, I first listen to them before I recommend anything. And then after a open conversation about what their specific goals are, that's when myself and the team at Santa Monica Dental Arts will come up with a plan that'll really match what their goals are. When it comes to deciding what cosmetic treatments we want to provide to patients, we really try to focus on what's going to be the most conservative, what's going to lead to the result that they're looking for with the fewest steps. Sure, sometimes patients come in and they need a lot more extensive work, but many patients come in and as simple as just a professional whitening procedure or even just a couple veneers can completely transform the way their smile looks because we're looking at proportion, we're looking at the length of the teeth, we're also looking at how it matches with the overall smile. So sometimes less is in our favor when we're treatment planning with patients. Our patients in Santa Monica, they're very lifestyle driven. A lot of them are looking for results that feel natural, but are also very effortless. I feel like majority of our patients that come to our practice, they may be coming from different parts of Los Angeles, but from what we've seen, majority of our patients are looking for those subtle tweaks that can really add their everyday lifestyle. It's very interesting how sometimes one very small change can completely shift how someone feels about their smile. We had a patient just a week ago where she always felt like her two front teeth were just not long enough. That's because whenever she would smile, her front teeth would not show. So it kind of made it look like she was missing teeth when really she just needed the teeth to be a little bit longer. So what we did is we just added a little bit of bonding, a little bit of like a resin composite on the front teeth. And it was crazy how immediately face lit up. Now every time she comes in, I can see how much she loves to smile and looks at her teeth. So when someone's interested in cosmetic dentistry, I always believe that the first step should just be a conversation. Many patients who are exploring like a smile design cosmetic consultation at Santa Monica Dental Arts, we're just having a conversation. We're not really even doing anything dental related. What we're going through is one, I want to know what the patient's goals are. Two, I want to be able to explain to the patient what we think is possible and what are the required steps to get to that end result. The also other beautiful thing about how we go about our smile consultations, not only do we take a full set of portrait style photos in our photography studio so we can actually see the proportions of your face, the way your teeth come out even on camera. We also work with a ceramist that will give you an example of what goal we're trying to achieve before you even get started on your treatment. So it really allows you to see what potential end result you can reach when you're working with us at Santa Monica Dental Arts.